There's the cover. Can he do it? Kick out at two. Just
What's going on, everybody? It's about time. It's about time that we get back on this show thing. I'm excited. I'm sorry that I've been gone for a while. Well, we both took a little hiatus and everything, but I want you to know that we're back doing the Curtain Call podcast. We're going to be dropping episodes every Monday, possibly on Wednesdays as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's going to be a new concept. We're going to be doing some new things. But first things first, right off the bat, I want to give a special shout out to my tag team partner, Jordan. He's been really busy at work. Y'all know he got a new baby too, so his time is really tied up. But I appreciate the time that he was with me on the show. And never say never. He'll be back soon. One day, maybe he'll do some guest appearances. But as for now, right now, it's just me. I'm your boy, JR, the Spanish Fly, and welcome to the Curtain Call podcast, where we're going to talk everything wrestling. We're going to talk WWE, AEW, ROH, New Japan, Impact, MLW, anything you want, local wrestling, right here on the Curtain Call podcast. So thank you. If you haven't done it by now, go ahead and hit subscribe. Click on that bell for notifications. That way you can make sure you get all the content that we put out there. We're going to be doing all different kind of things coming up, and I really, really hope that all of you enjoy this. So we're going to get right into it. Let's hit it with the first topic.
NXT Next Level name.
So as you all know, it's been all over the internet. WWE filed trademarks, the NXT side, for the Next Level trademark. So not sure if it's going to be a pay-per-view. Not sure if it's going to be, not pay-per-view, a PLE, Premier Live Event. Not sure what they're trying to do. There are rumors of them having a show of some sort. And it could be that they're going to be starting to put these wrestlers that are very, very fresh and developmental, what they say green, on this show and leave NXT 2.0 for a little bit more seasoned developmental stars. But tell me what you guys think. NXT Next Level. But let's keep it going. Next topic.
Is the New Day no more day?
Now, I don't know if you guys saw this. On SmackDown, you had Kofi Kingston and Big E. They came out, they had their match, and they did not use the New Day moniker. There are rumors backstage that Vince doesn't want them using the New Day moniker. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. What I kind of think is that we're going to probably eventually, when Woods come back, we'll get the New Day back together, and at that time, they'll announce them as a group again. But I enjoy seeing the New Day. Not only do they make me laugh, but they throw on some awesome matches, no matter which of the trio is doing the tag team. So I hope that they're going to be using the New Day. I mean, the Tron still said New Day. Everybody was still chanting New Day. They were clapping their hands, New Day, dancing New Day rocks and everything like that. So, I mean, I don't know. I hope they change that real soon. But I don't think it's going to be the end of the New Day. New Day, next topic.
Los Lotharios push.
Now, look. Everybody knows that Vince McMahon is not a huge push on these tag team. Everybody knows the tag team is not the main focus of the WWE. But I hope that they push Los Lotharios. Let me tell you, these guys are talented, man. They throw on some good matches. If they're given the time to be able to tell a story, these guys can actually work. And the last thing we want is to see another release and have these guys out there. There isn't a lot of Hispanics. And me being Puerto Rican, I love seeing Hispanic wrestlers, obviously. And they can't keep depending on going back to Rey Mysterio. You got to develop these new guys. And I think Los Lotharios look like they're going to be getting a push. And I'm kind of excited for them because I think it's going to be a really good thing. The last time we had a tag team that was pushed like this, besides the Mysterios, was actually the Colognes. So I'm excited for them. I hope they get their push. They well deserve it. I forgot what it is that they're calling themselves now. The Latin throbs or legal. I don't know. But look, Los Lotharios, keep watching out for them. I think it's going to be really good. But let's not stay there any longer. Next topic.
Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ooh, talk about spoiler alert. This was released by WWE. So they filmed, obviously, SmackDown, which we all knew they were going to film SmackDown for this Friday. They filmed it last week. Why? Because they're going to Saudi Arabia. So, I mean, we knew they were gonna tape it, but they leaked it themselves, man. Sami Zayn beats Nakamura for the Intercontinental title, which I'm not tripping about that. I think that Sami Zayn is a great champion. I think he did great with the belt the last time. I'm kind of hurt because they really didn't do much with Nakamura during his title reign. He had the title for a long time, but there was a lot of pay-per-views or Premier Live events, whatever you want to call them, that we didn't see that title being defended. We didn't even see Nakamura. The only time you got to see Nakamura is if he had something going on SmackDown. So, yep, Zayn wins on a tape, and they go ahead and they spoil it. So, it is what it is. But what are your thoughts? Sami Zayn, your new IC champ. What's next for Nakamura? What's going to happen? He has said that he wants to stay in the United States. Does he stay in the WWE? I sure hope so, man. I'm tired of seeing wrestlers leave WWE and then you turn on the TV and boom, they're somewhere else. That'll really, really suck. Next topic.
A bad segment taped.
So look, as we talked about, the segment was taped for SmackDown. It looked like they had to edit the Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair contract signing. Look, man, there's clips of it on the internet. It was a huge botch. Lately, I don't know what's up with Charlotte, man. I don't know if she just doesn't like Ronda, so she's not gonna take her stuff too serious. But if you go back and watch the video, man, Ronda goes try to smack her head up on the table. Charlotte misses by a football field, man. I mean, missed it big time. And it looks like it was so bad that they're like, you know what, edit, redo it, or take it out completely. So who knows if we're going to see it. The segment was Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, Naomi, and Sonya Deville. I don't know if we're going to see it. If we do, expect it to be very, very, very heavily edited. Next topic.
The Saudi Chamber.
Man, look, so this is a good question. So I was going to do a show about the prediction of the Elimination Chamber back over there in Saudi. And as I was thinking about it, realistically, I don't think nothing major is going to happen. I don't think a major title is going to change at the Elimination Chamber match. I think it's going to be a solid show, but I don't think any major titles are going to change. I think the storylines are going to develop even more. That being said, I do have a question about this that has nothing to do with the preview because, like I said, I'm not even going to preview it because I don't think anything's going to happen. So we all know that the Chamber in Saudi Arabia, any pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia, is actually paid for by the Prince. It's basically for the Prince. So we know that he could buy the pay-per-views. We know that he's shown that he puts up money to bring former wrestlers. We know he's a huge fan of The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels and things like that. So the question I have for you is, can he buy the finishes? Now, I made that topic to my sons, and one son was like, wow, Dad, that makes a lot of sense. I could see it happening. I don't want it to happen, but I can see it happening. My other son completely wigged out. There's no way Vince McMahon to do that. You know what? We all know one thing about Vince McMahon, that if it makes money, it makes sense to him. So I'm just saying, can you imagine if he can book the finishes? And not only that, one of his favorite wrestlers of all time is supposedly Brock Lesnar. Can Brock Lesnar come out the chamber as champion? Woo! Let's not think about that. Next topic.
ROH to NXT.
Man, so you know what? So you hear that ROH, Roxy, she's been doing really, really good in ROH, man. She's done good, but we all know ROH is not going to be, it's not around right now. She's appeared a couple times on Impact, but there's rumors around there that they want her to go to NXT, which I think is going to be pretty good. Look, man, if y'all don't know who Roxy is, Roxy, she is a good talent. She's someone that's getting up there and doing things really, really good. So, you know what? I think NXT might be a good thing for her. I think developing her, polishing her up a little bit, I think will be actually great for her. And it's good to see that they're giving somebody that's actually that young an opportunity to shine. So if she goes to NXT, it'll be great. I think if she goes to AEW, she's going to get lost in the shuffle, in my opinion. I think AEW, the women's division, that's for another topic. But Roxy to NXT from ROH might be okay with me. Next topic.
White and Lee are all elite.
Wow. So talk about Dynamite. Let's go back to Wednesday night. Let's hit reverse. Whoop. All of a sudden, we're here on Wednesday night. What are your thoughts when you see the man, Switchblade Jay White, show up? Let me tell you something. I actually liked it. I remember I jumped out of my chair. I liked it a lot. Why? Because AEW is doing something really good with this whole Adam Cole and the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and Jay White Bullet Club thing. Everybody knows that I'm a fan of the NWO and I'm a fan of the Bullet Club. And to see that they're taking their time with this story and they're actually doing things that everybody is like, oh man, Bullet Club is coming in. You already got the GOD over there in Impact, and now you have and the Good Brothers, and then you also have the Bucks and Adam Cole over here. Man, it just makes you think that if they continue this, they can end up eventually having a really, really good storyline, especially with Kenny Omega being rumored to making his return real soon. I think it's awesome that they're doing this. It was good to see Jay White. Jay White is an amazing wrestler. And I think it's a good thing all around for them. Now, that being said, they got to take their time with this. Everybody that has watched the past episodes know that I always say one thing. They got to take their time and develop storylines. That way we all can get invested. Yeah, it's cool to see a wrestler show up and we all pop for it. But what happens when they don't have a good storyline for them? It kind of falls apart. You know, there's a lot of wrestlers right now in AEW that are like that. When they showed up, everybody went crazy. And after a while, nobody even remembers them. Now, the Keith Lee thing is something different. You know, I plan on making a video about wrestlers who I feel a certain way about. Keith Lee, I was a fan when he was an independent. I was a fan when he showed up to NXT in a way. And then all of a sudden, during his NXT run, I kind of got over him for a while. I was like, it didn't do anything for me. And when he moved up to the main roster, it didn't do anything for me. When he was released, I saw it coming in a sense where WWE really wasn't doing much with him. So that being said, he shows up to AEW. So he showed up. Okay. He had a match. Okay. Kind of the same match that we've seen him wrestle. Didn't do anything really different. So what kind of Keith are we going to get? I don't want to hear people say, oh, he's right away going to get a championship push. There are so many people in line for that championship that there is no way that they're going to give Keith Lee an opportunity to fight for that title, which means that at best, he'll be a mid-carder, if that, or he might be doing a lot of rampages. So, I don't know. At some point, I'm going to do a video on these guys, on who I think. Remember, this is just my opinion. I'm sure that there's probably fans that'll watch this and say, are you crazy, J.R., man? Keith Lee is it, man. He's it. To me, he just didn't move the needle for me. So, that's my thought on it. The Jay White, on the other hand, very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, by the way, all this stuff with Bullet Club, where's Marty Scurll? Next topic.
Chef Tony is cooking.
Man, Chef Tony is over there in AEW and he's cooking the pot like this. And he's making it something very good. And I know he's not Italian. But anyway, Chef Tony's cooking something good, and that's with MJF and CM Punk. Man, that storyline is good. Top storyline in the business. I got to give it to WWE. What they're doing, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, phenomenal. Setting something up very good for maybe WrestleMania of next year when we're in LA. We'll talk about that another time. But the other storyline that's going good, man, you cannot say that. That's CM Punk and MJF. They're really allowing it to build up. Okay, so we got the match. But it was a while before we got the match. And the match was good. And exactly what I've been saying needed to happen. MJF needed to win, but he needed to cheat to win. And that's exactly what happened. Now we're getting Punk, a different attitude of Punk. He's really going hard on MJF, trying to make sure that he gets to MJF. And while that's going on, you got Wardlow in the background, and we're just waiting for the day that Wardlow turns on MJF. So it's very good what they're doing. That's the kind of storyline that I want to see because I want to get invested with a wrestler. I just don't want to watch a wrestler do flips and throw on great matches and he's a great athlete. That's fine. I would like to watch a story match. I want to be able to see it brewing. I want to be able to feel that nostalgia that I felt when I was a kid, where you had two wrestlers that feuded with each other for so long, but they didn't even touch each other. And months and months and months passed. And when they finally got in the squared circle to have their match, you could feel it. You could feel the building just rocking. Wrestling has gone away from that, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the truth. Nowadays, we're all about who could flip the furthest. And Montez Ford jumps 15 feet in the air off the ropes. That's great. Can I do that? Hell no, I can't do that. But one thing I know that I love, and I know that you love, is a great storytelling match. Wrestling has gone away from that. The days that we go back to great storytelling, that's when we'll have the greatest matches of all time. Next topic.
Cardona Rough Rides 2 times.
Man, let me tell you, woo, 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 you know it. Let me tell you, man, Matt Cardona, since he's left WWE, he has been on a tear. He's shown up everywhere except for your mama's house. But he's gone everywhere. And he's doing great things. From hardcore matches to showing up on AEW, to showing up in Impact, to NWA. Let me tell you the kind of week that Matt Cardona's had. First, he started at Impact and he beat Jordan Grace. Yep, that Jordan Grace. Woo! For their digital media title thing. And it was a good match. A great match. If you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it. Because the first 7 minutes of the match, Matt didn't want to hit her. He didn't want to punch her. He didn't want to, because it's a female. He never been in a match with a woman. And finally you saw Matt go ahead and do his thing and comes out victorious and captures that belt. Then on the weekend, he goes over to NWA. And what does he do? Yep, here's the footage. I hope you get to see it. Yep, just like that. Rough Rider. 1, 2, 3. And we have a new NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Now, obviously, it's not called the Rough Rider. I'm going to keep calling it the Rough Rider. Why? Because I'm a DMX fan, and I like the Rough Rider. That was nice. That being said, he is a double champ, working a couple different companies, going back and forth. He might show up to GCW with both belts, which I think is cool. Matt Cardona is having the time of his life. For that reason, and that reason only right now, he's my wrestler of the week. And I ain't even mad. Go ahead, broski. Do your thing, because you actually earned it. You've been working your tail off. So congrats to Matt Cardona, a.k.a. Zack Ryder, the broski. Man, look, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was kind of fast, but I'm trying to do things different. I know you got things to do and you don't want to sit around and watch a half-hour show. Well, I'll take that back because I'll be doing a half-hour show real soon. But this one wasn't going to be that long. So I hope you enjoy it. Remember, man, you got to click that notification bell and subscribe if you can. Tell me what your comments are. Tell me what you like to see. We're going to be doing a lot of things, adding a lot of things. Hey, I'm new to this whole editing thing. So if I mess up something, don't demolish me on the comments, but leave a comment. Tell me you like it. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what you like to see, like I said. And I'm telling you, things are about to get a lot better and a lot crazier, especially right here on the Curtain Call podcast. I hope you enjoy it, man. Share this. Let your friends and family know that we are back, man, in some sort of capacity. Remember, every Monday night we'll be dropping an episode, and possibly on Wednesdays too. We'll be doing things like that, and we'll be doing other stuff going on and having voices in my head that you'll be able to hear. Like the person that was saying the topics, that's all in my head. But anyway, until next time, everybody, I hope you enjoy yourself. Remember, man, just too sweet me. And remember, we always kick out at 2. I'll talk to y'all soon.
Here's the cover. Can he do it?